Rowing wasn't in the family at all. The boys' dad kayaks and canoed all his life, and the boys were introduced to water sports, but no rowing whatsoever.
I started rowing because I wasn't really about built for rugby, didn't really enjoy running and couldn't do most other sports, and I really loved doing something different. I love being outside.
I have no idea why I started rowing. It's probably because Richard did it and I thought I'll do that as well.
Peter, I think, was inspired by Richard's rowing.
But I remember the first time I went out in the boat, it was one of those old wooden boats from like the 60s or 70s. It took about 12 kids to carry it, but could only row 4 of them because they were so heavy and big, but I absolutely loved it.
As the training stepped up, they did seem to be eating a lot, and even when they come home now, we seem to spend a huge amount of money on food for 2 lightweights. It's incredible.
I think as lightweight rowers, they sort of have this theory that you need to eat fairly healthily. There's no point just eating grass all the time. You might as well eat something nice.
Occasionally I get told off if there aren't enough decent snacks in the fridge.
People have this misconception that lightweights starve themselves and they're little scrawny little blokes that can't pull the skin off a rice pudding. But actually, if you ask what Peter his diet, you'll get a bit of a shock.
I think maybe when I'm coming up to racing, instead of eating the whole box of Pringles, I'd probably only eat half of it. Within the GB rowing team, I think everyone loves what they do. You know, we're very privileged.
Rowing's not a big money sport. It's not like football or rugby. There isn't big money to be made in it. So we really do depend on lottery funding because they just help us do what we do, to row every day, follow the dream.